Hey PennDel, Don Immel here. How important is identity? Well, we know that from several points of view, identity is tremendously important. It's so important from a financial perspective that you can buy insurance like LifeLock to protect your identity. Who ever imagined that identity theft would be a thing? Now, here's a product to help us discover more details about our identity. It's called Ancestry.com. Have you spit in the tube? My family bought a kit for me for my birthday last year, and this card says, welcome to the beginning of your story. Then the instructions: before you spit, activate your kit. My DNA story says that I'm definitely European. 49% England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, 48% German, and 1% who knows what. How we perceive ourselves, you see, is of great importance. One of Freud's prodigies, Erik Erikson, stated that the primary developmental task of adolescence is essentially settling into one's identity role versus diffusion to be exact. Who are you? And who are we? First and foremost, we are identified as Christ followers. Paul's words in Galatians 2:20 resonate so clearly. Paul said, I have been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. That's identification. For most of us who have credentials with the Assemblies of God, we also identify strongly as Pentecostal followers, Spirit-filled, Spirit-baptized, full gospel. This is a huge value. For the next couple of video connections, I'd like to explore our identity, more specifically as Assembly of God Christ followers. I'd like to chat with you about our tribe. If you're an AG credential holder, you know our story. In 1914, a group of some 300 ministers got together in Hot Springs, Arkansas to seek God about forming an affiliation. Some people came to that meeting for the express purpose of objecting to any form of organization. These friends feared that organizing would interfere with the movement birthed and baptized by the Holy Spirit. After prayer, however, the consensus among the greater majority was that a voluntary cooperative fellowship was the path forward. Author David Bosch, in his stellar book, Transforming Mission, stated that every religious group that started out as a movement and managed to survive did so because it gradually institutionalized, that is, it got organized. So in 1914, we organized, and God has blessed our tribe, the Assemblies of God. I heard a story quite a while back about a Jewish rabbi who was being followed and harassed by the KGB when Russia was under communist rule. One day, a KGB officer allegedly stopped the rabbi and asked, "Who are you and what are you doing?" To which the rabbi responded, "If I pay you, would you stop me every day and ask me those questions?" Who we perceive ourselves to be inevitably impacts what we do and how we live. So we're going to spit in the tube over the next couple of meetings and explore who we are, what we do, and perhaps where we're going. We're Christ followers, Pentecostal, Spirit-filled, hearts-on-fire Christians. Our tribe is AG, Assemblies of God. And I can't wait to explore that over the next few weeks. I hope you'll join me.